very excited. This month is ending, and we're gonna have our. Last week we had to do a little different. We had the band divisions drive of the month, which happened to be a double team. Today we got Miss Kimberly Cruz, who drives for our Buck division, and she's gonna pull the ticket for the Buck division. We're also gonna talk to her as being a woman truck driver on the road. Man, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Let me tell you something. If you're looking to get into trucking, now's a great time. I talk to people every day, and I tell them, let's give Davis School down in Dothan. Let's give a hats off to Davis School. They're having open enrollment. He's running a special right now, and I dare not quote his prices, but he's running a special. And hey, what we're going to do is get you enrolled down there. So I think it's a 4-week class, and get you to making some good money. Get you to making some good money. I also want to tell the local restaurants, I've got some good news. It's 4th of July week. Sisters, I think, does it, and I know Julius is doing it. They're going to be closed this week. So what I'm going to do is, and I got 14 in recruiting this week, I'm going to give some local restaurants a chance to feed our drivers this evening. Yes, I want to spread it around. Flows, hey, you guys give us a call. Sips on the Square, you guys give us a call. Any local restaurants around here. Meals too, they already work with us real closely. They got Thursdays wrapped up, so we won't need nobody for Thursday, but I'm gonna need Monday evening, I'm gonna need Tuesday and Wednesday. So there's some days open there for some local restaurants to fix some plates and, hey, make a little money and help out our drivers and for us to put back into our community. That's what Wiley Sanders Truck Line is all about, putting back into our community. And when I go to schools to hire people, I just don't hire them to drive for us. I hire them to make a home here in Pike County because I believe in Pike County. I believe in what we have going on here. We have good schools. We have good banks. We have good restaurants. This is the town to be in. That's Pike County. I love Pike County. And let me say this to you too when I talk about Pike County. Let me say this to you. Coming soon, you know me, I'm like a bad refrigerator. I can't hold nothing. We're gonna be moving to the other side of the studio. We're gonna have a nice little setup up there. We got talk to Mr. Campbell, and he's getting us some stuff to put in here, and we're just so thankful of our sister companies. Our sister companies have been good to us, and we love having them around. When I say sister companies, I'm talking about Sanders Leg Company. I'm talking about KW Containers. I'm talking about KW Recycling, places like that. And hey, it makes me excited to know when a trucking company, and you hear me say it all the time, when a trucking company has their own freight, they're going to be successful. They're going to be successful because we have to make this product. To make it, we have to have product coming in. To sell it, we have to ship it out. And these are the things that turn into, and I'll never get tired of talking about it. It just amazes me. Troy, Alabama, hey, we make this. We make this. We're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be right back. Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Tune in to our live broadcast Monday mornings from 8:30 to 9:30 on TC2. Do you have a business in our area or thinking of opening a business in our area? If so, let's talk about it on Truck Talk. No charge to you. That's right, no charge to you. No charge to you. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama, committed to the community. Remember, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Wally Sanders' 2020 vision for you is hauling lots of freight. We got it. Safe equipment, we got that. Lots of quality home time and great benefits like matching your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wally Sanders Truck Line. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, the only place you'll be stopping is at the bank. Wiley, some money, money, money. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today.
Troy Cable Security Wi-Fi doorbell camera allows you to answer the door from your smartphone when you are at home, at work, or on the go. When a visitor presses the button, Troy Cable Security sends a live video feed to your smartphone so you can see, hear, and speak to the person at your door. With the doorbell camera, you can have your porch light turn on automatically when it detects motion at night to create the appearance that someone is at home. You can view video clips so you can always know who stopped by when you are out. Troy Cable Security. You love them, protect them.
At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, the only place you'll be stopping is at the bank. Wiley, some money, money, money. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders' 2020 vision for you is hauling lots of freight. We got it. Safe equipment, we got that. Lots of quality home time and great benefits like matching your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
And we're back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. I want to make sure I get a Marriott Hotel a great good morning to you. They have worked so good with us. We're putting up our drivers and me calling them at 7:30 and seeing who all is checked in. They're always so nice and accommodating. So Brandon Cook, I know you're one of the managers out there. You have a great staff because I can be aggravating. You have a great staff, and I thank you for having. Another one of my guests this morning will be Mr. Ricky Free. He's been on the show before. You know, he's one of the recruiters, and he gets the job. Drivers, y'all hear this? He's going to pull for the band division. And oh my God, let me back up a minute. Good morning to all my Wiley Sanders drivers. Good morning to you guys. You make me feel so good when you tell me you watch the show, and so I always try to make sure I speak to you guys and tell you guys to be safe. And let me give a safety tip here. It's a holiday week. People are going to be in a hurry. People are going to be trying to get here and there. Please, ma'am, please, sir, drive careful. Drive carefully. Take that extra little time, look back twice. Hey, I'm a motorcycle guy, so be looking for us guys on the motorcycle. I always, most time during holidays or busy occasions, I wear like a lime green or something like that. And when you're in these construction areas, watch out for these guys. They're trying to make a living. And while we're in the thank you mode, let's thank all our first responders. Let's thank all our first responders for being here for us. I think my driver is here. I hope she's not late on the road. Since she's late for the show, I hope she's not late on the road. We're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be right back with the driver of the month. Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Tune in to our live broadcast Monday mornings from 8:30 to 9:30 on TC2. Do you have a business in our area or thinking of opening a business in our area? If so, let's talk about it on Truck Talk. No charge to you. That's right, no charge to you. No charge to you. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama, committed to the community. Remember, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Wiley Sanders' 2020 vision for you is hauling lots of freight. We got it. Safe equipment, we got that. Lots of quality home time and great benefits like matching your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, the only place you'll be stopping is at the bank. Wiley, some money, money, money. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today.
Troy Cable Security Wi-Fi doorbell camera allows you to answer the door from your smartphone when you are at home, at work, or on the go. When a visitor presses the button, Troy Cable Security sends a live video feed to your smartphone so you can see, hear, and speak to the person at your door. With the doorbell camera, you can have your porch light turn on automatically when it detects motion at night to create the appearance that someone is at home. You can view video clips so you can always know who stopped by when you are out. Troy Cable Security. You love them, protect them.
And we're back with Truck Talk with Wireless Sanders Truck Line. Kim, good morning to you.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Well, you finally won Truck Driver of the Month. I mean, okay. You're riding the car, but so tell me something. How long have you been driving for Wireless Sanders?
8 years with Wireless Sanders.
8 years. So for some female out there that may want to get into trucking, what path did you take?
I used to be in retail, and I was at home, and things were coming. Was going a little slow and doing a little nothing to do, looking at what to do. I got online, and I looked online, and I started looking at different things, and I said, you know what? I want to go drive trucks. And one morning I was sitting, my mom and I, we was sitting at Hardee's, and all we seen was trucks. I said, this is a sign, and I've been doing it ever since.
And you've been doing it
Ever since.
Are you good?
I hope so.
See, I want to tell y'all something. Kim has been worried to death about this. She said, what you going to ask me? What you going to say? I said, I'm not going to ask you nothing that you don't know.
Right.
And the first question I asked, are you good? She goes, I hope so. Yes, you're good. You may drive on the month.
Thank
What do
you.
mean you're good?
Thank you.
You know, I admire you because I know the division you run in, and you go up to Line Station, PA all the time. Matter of fact, you've trained a couple of ladies for us, and we thank you for that. But what would you think the most challenging things it would be for a lady truck driver? Because I know it's got to be a little different.
It's a little different. One thing I've noticed with being a female truck driver is I like the idea of preparing yourself, pre-planning, because you really need to know where you're going, where you're going to stop, where you're going to end up at the end of the day, and when you start your day. It's very important, especially how things are out here today. It's very, very important. And everybody I've trained and helped train, I've taught them the same thing, and they loved it. They call me back and they say, you know what, that pre-planning and knowing your route, knowing what you're going to do, beginning and end, helps you out in a safety way. I know I'm going to pull over it every evening. I know where I'm going. I know all of it.
Well, that's good.
So.
You know, you speak of being safe, and you just don't make driver of the month by not being safe. So that, congratulations to that
Thank you.
part of it. But you said the planning, the guys that was driver of the month on the van division side, they made a comment, and it stuck in my head. I asked them, you know, because they run a lot of miles. I said, what are some of your key success to that? And Ray Dunn was the guy who said it. And he said, well, we have a 3-step policy. And he said, get the load, get under the load, and deliver the load.
That's right.
And I thought about that. It sounds simple, but that is the 3 steps you got to take. You know, I noticed when you come to Troy, somebody wants to see you, they need to hurry up and run out there and see you, because you go. And you live in Dothan, right?
I live in Dothan.
And it works out good for you.
It works out good. It's easy.
And you haul out paint cans.
I do. A lot of
Okay.
paint cans, lightweight. I know exactly what my weight is when I pick up the paint cans, where to slide my tandems to, and put it in the hole and keep going.
So, you know, you just brought up something. I'm up a can of worms when I say this. I know a lot of our ladies out there are going to be saying, well, she needs to show me. We have a lot of trouble with some of the ladies sliding the tandem. Ladies, I'm not picking on y'all. I promise you I'm not. And do you have a tip or maybe something? I know I teach them to kind of, you know, you got to get that little smooth smile. What are some of the things you have learned with that and sliding the tandem?
I've learned with I check when I get my paperwork. I check my weight. After I get finished checking my weight, and I see about where to adjust to where I need to be. And if it's like a little trouble, like they may be a little snug, a little rough, it's just rocking. Just just pretend like you just rocking to the beat and just move to it. And I promise you, before you know it, them tanners be up and down that trailer.
I knew you was gonna do something. I just didn't know when. I just didn't
rock
know when.
it.
You know, me and Brandon Jordan was talking about this. I think it was Friday, and we was talking, saying, "Boy, I can't wait to see Kim." Ain't no telling what Kim gonna say. Well, Kim, I noticed something else in some people that you train for, a couple ladies that you train for. They say you're real adamant about being on time.
Yes.
They say you're real adamant. That's probably what landed you with Driver of the Month.
They just, it's just that I go to the places that I go to. We're so good, and I'm good with the people that I know that I normally run to all the time. We're so close that we exchange Christmas gifts every year. The people who we deliver to in Lion Station, Pennsylvania, and Lancaster, and Newcastle, Delaware, all of them, they take me to get food. If I want to park that truck up that way, and they be like, I'm coming to get you when I get off work, I park my truck, and these are the people that work there because they know I'm going to be there, and they know, hey, she's there. And the one other thing, this is the thing that get me is too, all these places that I'm naming and all the trainees people that they pick on me about this. They don't even know my name, but they know my truck name. I pull
Okay,
up
I
and
knew
they
you was
truck.
gonna go to that. Okay,
They
tell
love
us
my
the
truck.
great truck name. What's your truck name?
My truck name is Dog. And you ladies and males build a relationship with your truck. And I know this sounds funny. I know you're laughing at me. But once you get that relationship with your truck, let me tell you, it will get you there, and it's smooth sailing. It's the best relationship ever.
You know, I can say this on TV. I can say this to you because it's just the truth. We changed your truck one time, put you in one of the newer trucks. And I ain't for sure that you just didn't come in one night and just change yourself. We've been trying to figure out how did you get back on, Dog.
I wiggled and worked it, but let me tell you, I was so upset. I mean, the truck was nice. The trucks are nice, but it was just what I had with Dog. And I couldn't beat it. And that's just, I fought for it. I fought, actually, somebody else was in my truck, Dog. And I called, I said, please, could I please? And they were like, okay. So finally, when they got out, I was able to get back in my truck.
So do you find that in during this pandemic, and it's hard to do anything without talking about it, do you find during this pandemic, what are some of the challenges that you've run into on the road?
Challenges with other drivers, mainly with other drivers as far as like other drivers that's on the road, maybe most like other companies and everything. When they don't know, then you pick up what they don't know in a safe measure of saying, like, you may have somebody just coming out of school and they learning, or somebody that's training and the trainee is in the back, and you may see something on theirs that you can help them out with, whether you're going down the road or you parked or whatever. And that's just it's a fulfilling moment when you can help somebody in that kind of way.
Help somebody along. You know, I think it was you that told me that you got off at an exit and they was giving out water to the
Yes.
I thought that was you.
Giving out water, giving out plates. I've been given a puppy. Just about everything. So
What
it's
did you do
just,
with the puppy?
oh, I bought it back home. My sister had it.
Oh, I ain't seen you.
My sister.
We are dog friendly.
Yes.
At Sanders.
Look
We
at
are
my
dog
yes.
friendly.
Yes, we are. It's
You
just-
know, Kim, I look at you and I sit here and I talk to you, and I'm so excited about this moment. But what excites me the most is that every time we see you, you make us laugh. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you, Kim comes. You know, Doug Kitchens, our safety director. He's turned safety into a place. You know, a lot of truck lines, when you go to safety, you're like, oh,
what did I do?
What did I do? and he strives on that every Monday and every day. He say, I want safety to be a place where you just come and you know, you're one of the drivers to do that. You're going to come by safety. You're going to turn something over on my desk or do something to let us know you was there.
Okay.
And we thank you for that. I want you to spread that to the other drivers. Come
Try
by safety.
to. I will definitely
Come by
do it.
safety.
Yes, and just take a breather and just breathe with them for a minute.
Huh? Just breathe with them for a
breathe
minute.
with them for a minute.
Well, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. I'm gonna put you on the spot now. I'm gonna put you on the spot now. Of all the places that you worked and all the jobs you've had, which one do you love the best?
Hands down, I'm still here, Wiley Sanders.
Good.
And
Good.
I've been to other places. But as far as dispatch-wise, just the family, it's very family. You can tell it's very family-oriented. It's just very relaxed. You don't feel like you just forced.
No.
And that's one thing. If you don't feel like you're forced, you would do your job. But if you feel like you're forced, it's like, oh, you dread it. But I do
Now,
not dread coming to work every day.
Can I tell something on you?
Uh-uh.
Huh? Gotta tell something. You looking at me like you gotta tell something on you. You know, I had to twist your arm to get you to get in the 401k. Okay, wait a minute. Right here on national
wanna
TV,
beat
I want
myself.
you to tell me, does it not look good?
It
now?
looks good.
Huh?
And I'm so mad at myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, just like you hear me going, 4%
Please.
of your gross pay. I said that every day. I finally had to get ugly and just say,
He did.
what are you doing?
He did.
And I can weigh you down. I can weigh you down. I can weigh you down.
He got mad at me one time, and I said,
Well, let me
"Ooh."
tell you something. I said that because I want to pick on another friend of mine,
Okay.
George Smith. I asked him, I said, George, how's it looking? He said, well, I don't know. I ain't looked at it. I said, well, I just want to show you. He said, I ain't looking at it. I just got in it because me and you friends, and I ain't want people to be talking about you saying you couldn't get your own friend to get in.
That's fair.
Hey,
That's
that
what you did.
401k.
Excellent.
I tell
It
people.
adds up like this.
It adds up. Not only that, you putting 4%, and your company is matching 4%, but they're doing that on the gross. In other words, we're doing that before Uncle Sam ever touches it. Ever touch it.
I could imagine.
I'm gonna let you pull this driver of the month for the bulk division. You know,
Bulk
'cause-
division.
and I'm gonna tell on you too.
Right.
You would not pull van division. I had to pull one of my recruiters out of the office to come up here and pull van division. No, he was
You
coming
did?
because I'm gonna have to
Okay.
recruit everybody. But ladies and gentlemen, van guys, when you see on the road, ask her why she wouldn't pull y'all, because she wouldn't do it.
Now, see, you're going to have them home.
Yeah, I'm gonna have you in
mad.
trouble.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna shake this up.
I'm going to stick my hand in it, then I just.
I want to say you got your daughter sitting out there looking at you. I ain't gonna
I'm
look.
so nervous. Why am I nervous?
Why are you nervous?
Yes.
Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Got you.
Yes, you did. All
One,
right.
Kim. One.
One. I got the feeling.
You got it?
Got the feeling.
Okay.
You look at it.
No, you look at it.
See, this going to be
You look at it.
Justin McCann.
Justin who?
McCann? McCann.
Yeah, Justin
Mr.
McCann.
McCann.
He drives 4072. Drives for Rodney Carr. That's your dispatch.
That's what I'm talking about. We did it,
Rodney
Rodney.
Carr got another. You know, I'm gonna tell you something. And all the guys do this, but I like something this morning. You're talking about Rodney Carr. I went by there to get his, and he sit and went through that computer. He said, "You're gonna have to come back." He really takes time. And let me tell you, drivers, I'm talking to my Wiley Sanders drivers now. This thing is serious. We put a lot of effort into it. It's done fairly. Most of all, we care about it. And the Ronnie Bozeman, I can't thank him enough for coming up with putting the sign by the scales. And people like it. People like it. This has been good for us. You know, we get our quarterly, but this is not the only thing we do for our drivers. It's just something a little extra, and we do it because it comes fast. The quarterly, you have to wait 3 months. This year, it comes every month. And, we got a surprise at the end of the year at Christmas for all the people that have won. I've kept up with it. Well, y'all
It
can't
feels
believe I
good.
keep up with something, but I've kept up with it.
Okay.
I even much got the banners. I got all the banners. And you will see the banners again. Just ain't gonna tell you how you gonna see them, but you gonna see this again.
And then when you go in the yard, you have other people, whether it's the yard guys or whatever, they pass by, congratulations, congratulations, girl. You're like, thank you. Make you feel good for a second. So it's real nice. It's real nice.
Here's Thomas Hicks.
Thank you.
Here's Thomas Hicks says, send Kimberly Cruz a shout out from me. She used to drive for
I
me.
did. Thomas Hicks was.
You used to drive for Thomas?
Yes, when I first started, he was my dispatch. Amazing, wonderful.
Okay. I always beat my ticks on there because
If I was to ever go back to Van, I would go back to Thomas.
you go back to Thomas.
I would go back to Thomas in a
I
heartbeat.
think Thomas runs more trucks. Am I right about that, Rick? He runs more trucks. All our guys, though. I'm gonna say it like Trace Parker says it. We got some DAM good fleet managers.
It varies around the board.
We got some good fleet managers.
I just hear about
we got
all of
some
them.
Good, yeah, we got some good fleet managers. We've got a good place to work.
Very much.
On Wednesdays, it never fails for me. You know how we get our E-stub on Wednesday. When you get an E-stub on Wednesday telling you what you're going to make Friday, I count that as a blessing during the times we're in now. And when I look, every morning I get up and I watch TV, because I do a little TV, but I watch these unemployment lines. And that's why I have all our sister plants up here.
That's right.
Because those are nothing but KW, excuse me, not KW Plastic, KW Recycle, KW Containers, Sanders Lead Company, all that combined in, and it just makes me go to my little sheet that shows us everything, and drivers. I take this book here, and that's when a driver has completed the 10 weeks.
Okay. Ooh.
And you look through this book,
Uh-uh.
and I mean, you look at some of the money some of these people made.
You do. It's
$890, $726, $871.
And then to know the key thing of that is too, well, you've got that, and then you already know your load and your money you already got for the next week.
And our trainers get paid for every mile. Here's a guy that made $888. Here's a guy that made $1,000, $905. And it just goes on and on. And I take this book when I go to a school and I just pass it out.
Yeah.
I just tell them, I say, y'all look through this while I talk. It's just so many things that we could talk about here about Sanders. And hey, at the end of the day, it's just a great place to work. It's
Great
just a great place to work. I want to show you something that I live. We got to have our sanitizer.
That's right.
Got to have our sanitizer. Do you have trouble on the road finding sanitizer?
I just have to stock it up when I get home. It's kind of a little rough out there with the truck stops in the Walmarts. You can pull up at the Walmarts, but it's kind of rough trying to find some.
This circle shows what we're all about. You see that big dollar sign I got there? And it just shows what we do, what makes us us.
And you see dog.
Is that dog? She said that's dog right there. Okay, we'll let that be dog. We ain't got no number on it, so we'll let that be dog. We'll let that be dog. Kim, tell me this. How did you come up with the name dog? I mean, I just got to ask you.
Oh my goodness. It was from people, from customers, our customers on the road. They were like, that dog be hunting. And I said, you know what? That stuck. And ever since then, they call it dog. I pull up and I get on the scale when I go to the place, and they be like, oh, there's dog. And I was like, what? My name is Kim.
So, back when I was on the road, we had what we call CB helmets. They call me Hoss. What's your helmet? What they call you?
Dog. That's it.
So
Dog.
you got the same.
That's it. Just dog. That's it. I'm sticking to it, and I want to get my letters put on the back. Dog.
So how many miles you run a week?
Oh my! I get anywhere from 28 to 3,000. My choice. That's one thing about Boca. It's your choice. You don't want to check? Don't worry. You want to check? Get out there and just do your load and come back. So when someone come and say, I don't make no money, no, you want to sit at home, so that's what it is. But you don't have to stay gone all the time to do it. You could still make your money and still be home on the weekends.
Say that again.
You could still make your money and be home on the weekends.
Because you've been doing it for how many years?
8 years. Well, I gotta give Thomas, because I did the first 2 years with Mr. Thomas.
With
So-
Thomas, okay.
So,
I tell you what, Thomas Hicks, I thank him sometime, and he said, for what? I said, for you just being you.
yeah.
Because when we be down there, a lot of times we'll just call Thomas. And,
Patient.
Can we do so and so? Come in, and he's had a lot on his plate, but he never
Stay
rakes none off.
calm. You just say,
He stay calm.
just calm.
What about Robin? What about your dispatcher? How
I want to, sometimes I want to get a firecracker and just put it, see if he going to jump or something, because he just stay calm. I was like,
So let's talk about your daughter a little bit.
uh-oh.
She was all ready to drive a truck. You take her out for 2 weeks. I'm getting her all set up to go to Davis. She done put in a 2-week notice at her job. I'm just got to ask you, what did you do to make her change her
Not
mind?
nothing like with other people. They realize it's more than just sitting behind the steering wheel. We're more than steering wheel holders. And when you really get behind there, you see the things that you really do, which is not bad. I love it because it's a challenge every day. And every day I get up, I say, what new challenge I have today? And it's always something new. No matter how long I've been driving, I learn something new every single day. And she's seen it, and she was just like, you know what? Let me think this one through. So she's seen it. So now she really appreciates it. It just makes you appreciate little things when you see a truck driver.
That's really the day we live in now. We have a lot of, and I say this, and I can look in this camera and be dead serious. We have some top-notch lady drivers. We have. I never thought we'd get to the day we are now. I mean, but we got some ladies that guys don't. I love y'all too, but we got some ladies that I'd put up against any one of our guys. Just as, it's tit for tat, and you know, not a male chauvinist or nothing, but we just got all our guys and ladies do a great job, but we got some ladies that are real dedicated. We got some guys that are real dedicated. But I want to say this to some of the trainers that I noticed. I want y'all to know that I noticed this, and I'm not gonna get into calling names because what I do, I'll forget somebody because you fuss at me every time I put somebody in the truck with you, but you finish them up and you do a good job. But I've noticed some of these trainers that bring their students back, and I saw it a couple of times, and they sit right there in safety. And sometimes it takes a while because Ricky may be busy on another road test, especially if they testing out on a Thursday. Thursday is a bad day to test out. Try to test out another day. But if they testing out on Thursday, they will sit there, wait on that driver, go with him to the truck, make sure he gets just that extra little bit. That's a trainer.
Yes.
I saw one that lived in Dothan. Like I ain't gonna call his name because I'll forget somebody else's name. But I watched him spend the night there, and he lived in Dothan. And the next morning I called, why you still here? He said, well, we didn't get my guy's truck. I want to make sure he's good. Let me tell you something. And I can say this and I won't get in trouble. We're working on a special little deal for the trainers. And everybody's going to want to train. But we're working on a special little deal because we see it. We see it. And you know, we're living in a day and time, and I think it's safe for me to say this, a lot of guys are getting older and retiring, and the younger generation is coming up, and it takes people like you. I consider you as a veteran. It takes veterans to come in and show them this is what you do. A guy asked me the other day, we sent out a fleet message for trainers, and he said, well, what do you do? I said, teach him to be like you. I said, do you get in trouble in the law room? He said, no. I said, teach him that. I said, do you have accidents? He said, no. I said, teach him that. I said, do you be on time? He said, yes, I'm on. I said, teach him that. As a trainer, a good driver, teach him to be like you.
That's right.
All your people teach them to be on time. I don't know where you got to teach them to name their truck or not.
I did. The last.
I don't know.
I do. I tell them this system. I try to tell them this what you do. But yeah, it's a good thing.
A lot of times when you come to safety, that you always be talking about, I'm going home and sit on the porch with my mama.
That's what
So I know Mama is looking this morning. Hey, Mom. So you say hello to your mom and your dad.
Mama, hey, Daddy, get up out the bed. That's
Well, say their names. You can say their names.
Catherine White, she's a retired bus driver. She was driving bus for 42 years. So she's
Okay.
retired now.
Kept
And
all
my-
the students safe and
That's it.
everything.
That's it. And my dad is a retired brick mason.
And Dad is retired brickman. Okay. Well, Kimberly, I just want to tell you, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for the job you do at Wallace Sanders.
And thank
On
you.
behalf of Wallace Sanders, I say thank you. As Wallace Sanders Truck Lines, I say thank you. Continue to do the job and know that this is an open flow mat for you. If you ever want to come back, you don't have to be driver of the month. You don't have to be driver. You just tell me, I want to come on the show and I want to talk about this. Or I want to talk about that.
Okay.
You're plumb welcome. This show is for Wallace Sanders Truck Lines.
Okay.
So until the next time,
Thank
hey,
you.
let's do it.
Pound it out.
Let's sanitize it up like
Yeah,
we got to
show.
do. Like we got to do now. This is
That's
the new
right.
time we in. Hey, we'll be right back with Truck Talk with Wallace Sanders Truck Lines. At Wallace Sanders Truck Lines, the only place you'll be stopping is at the bank. Wallace, money, money, money. Wallace Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best 2 days. Wallace Sanders' 2020 vision for you is hauling lots of freight. We got it. Safe equipment, we got that. Lots of quality home time and great benefits like matching your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wallace Sanders Truck Line.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Truck Talk with Wallace Sanders Truck Lines. Tune in to our live broadcast Monday mornings from 8:30 to 9:30 on TC2. Do you have a business in our area or thinking of opening a business in our area? If so, let's talk about it on Truck Talk. No charge to you. That's right, no charge to you. No charge to you. Wallace Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama, committed to the community. Remember, drive for the best. Wallace Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Wallace Sanders' 2020 vision for you is hauling lots of freight. We got it. Safe equipment, we got that. Lots of quality home time and great benefits like matching your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wallace Sanders Truck Lines. At Wallace Sanders Truck Lines, the only place you'll be stopping is at the bank. Wallace, money, money, money. Wallace Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best 2 days. Welcome back to Truck Talk with Wallace Sanders Truck Line. And I got another familiar face here with me, Mr. Ricky Free. Ricky, what's going on?
Not a whole lot, Hoss. Appreciate you letting me come and be on the show with you this morning.
Ricky, what about that grandbaby?
Yeah, I got me a wonderful new grandbaby. Be a month old this coming Thursday, and we're on top of the world. Me and all the grandparents, we can't see him enough. And we're definitely proud of him. Costin Wyatt Free.
Costin Wyatt. You know, I told everybody that day when you come in that morning, you know, I was looking, mine came before yours, but when you came in that morning and you said, I got me a grandbaby, and you just walked around with a glow all day long. And finally, I think that evening, I said, Ricky, we told you to get on top of this building. You just get on top of the building.
I probably would have.
You were just happy that day, and that's good. And I've seen some pictures of it, and that's what we're like at Sanders. When we got a family member just doing something, we all get excited. Everybody was all excited for you. It was a great time for all of us. A great time for you and your wife and all. Yeah.
There's several of us there got new grandbabies, so we got something to talk about other than trucking.
Other than trucking,
There
we
you
talk
go.
about our grandbabies, you know. What about Kim? Did you hear that?
Yes, I
You
did.
know I'm gonna tell it. You know I'm gonna tell it now. In case somebody else didn't hear it, I'm gonna keep telling it. She wouldn't pull the band.
Yeah, she wouldn't.
Wouldn't do it. Wouldn't do it. I bet she know people in the band division.
I'm sure she probably does. That's probably why she didn't want to.
Ah,
She didn't
I
wanna
bet they
offend
gonna
nobody.
feel like, you know, they gonna feel like, Kim, you could have pulled off. You could have pulled off. But you know, Ricky, that's one thing about you. If I call on you, your show come. But before we get into that, I said that every month I was gonna have one of the recruiters on. Tell me something. The last school you went to, where'd you go?
Last school I went to,
Just went last week.
I went down to Ozark to Enterprise State Community College. They was able to get started back with their classes about 3 weeks ago. They finished up the class they were started on and got them graduated, and they started a new class last Monday. So I visited on Friday.
Well, good. You know, you and Sean and all of y'all out there do a good job, but I think it's so far. I haven't got Doverwood Hills yet. Miss Sherman, I just got her sheets, but you know we've been doing the evaluation sheets. And Sean rocking there with straight 100s.
That's what we're supposed to do.
All
That's
right,
our
right.
job, to go out and represent the company.
You also did a little favor for us for Mr. Forge. You carried him some mellow down there.
I did. I met him Friday morning down in Enterprise, and that man's amazing.
Nice fella.
He's a nice fella, and sat there. We probably talked for 30 minutes, just telling me how the
Yeah.
things he does, and teaching people to be blacksmiths, and just a real.
When
good
he came
guy.
onto the show, I was so excited. I was just so excited and amazed, and he had all this stuff sitting up. I told him around Christmas time, I'm gonna get him back on the show again and let him do some stuff with us. I mean, they make a lot of things, and that steak flipper works though.
It does. It really works.
I used it this weekend. Well, ain't no need of prolonging it. It is the band division. It is driver of the month. Kim wouldn't do it. Can you do it, Ricky?
I can do it.
You can do it. All righty. There you go. There you go. There you go. Who you got?
You got Miss Shirley Stallworth,
Shirley Stallworth.
truck number 826.
826. All right. I don't know her. I can't think of her. You know her, Ricky?
I know. Yeah, I've seen her in the
826.
safety office some. Yeah.
826. I do know. No, that's 962. I'm like, okay. You know, once again, we have a lady in it. I prayed for something, and God is so good to us. I did not want this to turn into something that people would get angry about. And so we really planned it. And the way we're doing it, it's just working out so good. We had a couple of males. Now we've had a couple of ladies. It's just been turning the tide. It's just been working. I think Kim was the second lady. Miss Shirley won.
Sherry. Yeah,
Miss Sherry. I call her Shirley. Miss Sherry won. It's real good. It's doing real good. Their names get to be in there. You know, they call it, you know what the drivers say on the CB now? When they meet each other, they say, I'm trying to get my name in them lights. They call that
Well,
name over there in them lights.
The thing about the drivers, that's good to have that driver of the month, but really, everybody out there is the driver of the month.
You're right.
If it wasn't
You're
for them, we wouldn't be necessary for
Wouldn't be
us to be
necessary.
doing anything.
What do we say all the time? Didn't have no driver, man. You wouldn't have nothing to
We
do.
wouldn't have nothing to do. We wouldn't have a job.
Wouldn't have nothing to do. And not only that, the driver is the only part of a truck line that brings revenue.
Exactly.
It brings revenue. All other jobs cost revenue. Load coordinators, yeah, they get freight, but it costs us for them to get the freight.
That's true.
The driver straight out delivers and bring it. Ching ching.
Until
It's
you
like
get
every
that,
time.
that bill delivered back to that billing office,
That's right.
there's no
And
money
that's what-
coming in.
That's what we want to happen. We was talking about feeding the drivers this week and feeding them here locally in our town. For years, Sanders Companies is always dealt here in Pike County. Right here in Pike County. I don't care if I hit the lottery, I wouldn't leave Pike County. I wouldn't leave the homegrown people of going in stores and saying, hey, how you doing? And knowing our mayor. We got a fine mayor, Jason Reed, we can pick up the phone and call him. Cheryl,
Yep.
pick up the phone and call him. You get in these, I just like our little homegrown towns.
It's a good location to be in. Like you say, people help each other. I mean, I'm from Crenshaw County, but I spend a lot of my time in Pike County.
And look at this. I mean, we take a battery, and I'm amazed every week of this. I know they say, here you go with this battery. Yeah, because I'm still, and we take the lead out of it, and we take the liquid, and we make fertilizer, but then we send it off to this company from little old Pike County.
That's right.
And if you go home this evening and look up under your sink, all the plastic comes from KW Plastics, largest plastic manufacturer in the world. That's pretty big for Pike County.
It is. And that one battery there, it was probably on those trucks 3 different times,
Yeah.
in scrap, and then it's sent back out in a recycled product. And then when that product's used to make another product, it goes back on that truck. So about 3 different times it touches our truck. So that keeps that revenue generated.
You know what that reminds you of, like Randall going to hunt something. He just keep going 2 or 3 different times.
That's right.
That just reminds me of that. And that's another thing. We can't thank Randall enough of going every Sunday and getting them drivers, him and Dale. I thank them for that. They go and pick them drivers up and bring them back and get them checked in, and then they haul them all week, getting them food and stuff. And that's important.
It is.
That's
And now that
important.
we have to go to Montgomery or Dothan to pick them up, at the Greyhound, so.
Yeah, and somebody in Troy, if your business, I call the people at Trojan Detail, but you can't get a bus in there. But if you got a business here and got a big parking lot, the Greyhound is looking for somewhere to.
There is a need in Pike County
There's
for
a need in
somebody.
Pike County for a bus station. Yeah, that would. I don't know nothing about it other than I think you can call Dale. I think Dale used to deal with them. He kind of knows something about it. Well, we're gonna take a commercial break and we'll be right back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, the only place you'll be stopping is at the bank. Wiley, some money. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders' 2020 vision for you is hauling lots of freight. We got it. Safe equipment, we got that. Lots of quality home time and great benefits like matching your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Tune in to our live broadcast Monday mornings from 8:30 to 9:30 on TC2. Do you have a business in our area or thinking of opening a business in our area? If so, let's talk about it on Truck Talk. No charge to you. That's right, no charge to you. No charge to you. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama, committed to the community. Remember, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Wiley Sanders' 2020 vision for you is hauling lots of freight. We got it. Safe equipment, we got that. Lots of quality home time and great benefits like matching your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, the only place you'll be stopping is at the bank. Wiley, some money. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today. Welcome back to Wiley Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. I had to get Kim back up here because I forgot to ask her something. When you was a little kid, when the trucks went by, you got to talk in your mic, and you ain't got to lean over, it'll be cute. But when you was a little kid, when the trucks went by, did you do that for the blow the horn? I had to ask you that. When I was little, that was one of the biggest things. Ricky, did
That's
you ever do
that's still one of the big things. out on the
that's
road.
one of the big things. And I didn't ask you, because you look like you'd be a horn blower. We used to be mad. We'd look in the truck, didn't blow. We go, he didn't blow.
Hey,
So you do your horn blowing?
I do my horn blowing.
Okay, okay. You do your horn blowing.
I took our church group up to Gatlinburg to a youth conference back in December, and all the kids on the church bus, every truck we passed, they want to blow the horn.
Did they blow the horn?
Most of them would.
Yeah.
There were some that wouldn't, but.
You know, when we had the truck over to the school, that was me and you, and we let some of the kids blow the horn.
Right.
I wish I could think of that one kid's name. He said, "You're my future boss." You remember that name?
Yeah.
He said, "You're my future boss." Trucking is a family-oriented thing. And with Wiley Sanders, you just heard us talking about your grandbaby, and we do realize that just because you're a truck driver, that don't mean that you, like him, she drives in the Buck division. You have grandchildren, you have dinners that you want to go to, you have ball games, you have things that you want to do. That's why, and I'll say this with honor, that's why we're the best to drive for.
That's true.
The
And if you'll
owner
let,
of our company, the owners of our company, Mr. Campbell, he's got grandchildren now. You see him take with pictures of them. Mr. Sanders, he's got 3 girls. James got girls. You know, it's very family. People that have families, they're gonna think what?
they're gonna think about your family.
They're gonna think about your family.
That's-
Family people think family.
That's right.
You know that, Kim?
That's right.
Did you learn that today?
I learned that today.
You learned that
And-
today.
and
You already knew that. You know, but I was just gonna see if you gonna go along with that.
Learn more about it today.
Well, tell me something. Your daughter, she looks just like you, but she didn't want to drive a truck. She just changed her mind. Did she go back and get her old job back? Because she was the manager of Publix, wasn't
And she went back and got something else and that she
Okay,
thinks
well,
she may like later. So
she? Okay. You know, when you talk about grocery stores and stuff like that, those people are very important.
Yes,
When I
very
go, and I want to tell you people out there, everybody, my drivers and everybody, when you go to these restaurants and stuff and these people are not making the money they used to make. Please, ma'am, please, sir, if you're able, give them a little something. Give them a little tip. I mean, if they roll my groceries to the car, I give them a little something because they're not making the money because this pandemic has got us where we kind of scale back, and anytime we can help, we need to help. But you know what? We're blessed, we're central, and we've been rocking and rolling.
We have.
We've been rocking and rolling now. You just heard Kim say she's making 3,000 miles a week. That ain't bad at all. That ain't bad at all. I tell people when I don't know what your number is, Ricky, when you go to schools, but I tell people 2,500 miles a week.
It's good.
I say if you're working for somebody and you have to run over 2,500 miles a week to make a decent living, you're working at the wrong place.
That's true.
And I feel the same way about the per diem. If you're working with somebody and they don't offer you per diem, you're losing money.
That is right.
Huh?
That's a good deal. The per diem is.
The per diem is just
real,
a great deal. I mean, you leave before 12 o'clock, $66 of the first 100 is not taxed, and they take it out. And the way I explain that now, they take it out. Friday, they put it back.
That's right.
That's when
And
it
they don't
comes to-
send any of it to Uncle Sam.
They don't send it up. Same way, same concept with the 4% that our company does. Right off the top, your gross, they take 4%, they take your 4%. Uncle Sam ain't touched it.
That's right.
And if you keep it in there until you retire, he won't never get to touch it. They don't, at the end of it, it's all yours. See, Kim, ain't you glad I talked you into that?
You did that last time. You did it.
I'm fussed with her. You know, most ladies are hard-headed.
Hey, when somebody's gonna give you something for free, you take it.
Say it
I mean,
again, Rick.
You take it if
Take
it's.
it.
Hey, and this is one time. Free means free. I mean,
Free
it's-
means free.
You know, there's no strings attached.
There's
to
no
it.
strings attached to it, you know, and I tell people, oh my God, 8%, just let it keep rocking and rolling. Just let it keep piling up in there.
Or
have
you
a
can even
good-
put more if you want to
Yeah,
put
if you
your
wanna put
more.
more.
I mean, but
Well, you know, I was safety director. He told me this one day. I tell who told me that. I've told this story before, but I never told who told it. But I was safety director, Doug Kitchen. We was talking one time. I was down in Florida. I was on a recruiting class. I was down in Florida. He wasn't even the safety director then. We were just talking about it. And I said, I might need to put a little more in mine. He said, well, Hoss, he said, I kind of look at the 401k like Jesus looks at things. And I said, huh? He said, well, he said 10% is good for him. I figure my company put 4, I put 6, that'll be 10. If it's good for him, it's good
That's
for me.
right.
So I do the 10. I'm not ashamed of mine. That's what I do. I do the 10. And whatever you do something. If you're working for any of the companies, the sister companies or anywhere, get in the 401k. Get into that. Because if God continues to bless you, you're going to get old and that day is going to come. You know. I'm going to be honest. I know my kids going to hate to hear this. But if I live to get to my age of retiring and get mine, I'm going to spend it all.
I'm gonna use it.
I'm going to use it. What are you going to buy with yours, Kim? If you were retiring tomorrow, what would you buy?
Oh, I have no idea. Probably dog.
In other words, she's not gonna retire.
What'd you buy, Rick?
I think if I just use it to do a little more traveling with my family, and
A little more travel.
my wife's already retired, but she's getting ready to keep the grandbaby now, so that might limit our travels. But I would definitely do a little more traveling.
Well, you know, you talk about keeping the grandbabies. I told Austin that when that baby gets about 7, that I was going to retire, but they was going, he was complaining about how high the daycare was. I said, now look, I know you ain't going to pay me like you pay the daycare, but now remember what you was paying today.
That's right.
Give
Yeah.
me a percentage or whatever. I tell you, I don't know when I retire. I love what I do. We all do. We got a good place to work. We get paid good. We meet a lot of people.
We do.
We meet a lot of people, a lot of good people, and I don't know, but it's good to know that we got that money there. So we got about 1 more minute. You better tell me something, Kim. What else you want to say? Who else you want to say hi to?
It's all the van division drivers.
I'm telling them so I wouldn't pull y'all ticket. You wouldn't? Tell them why you wouldn't pull that ticket.
I was going to pull it. I just want to
You
make
was
sure
gonna pull it, but you wouldn't pull it. Oh, don't you say that now.
I know.
What did Terry McPherson used to say when you say somebody said, well, I don't think he told the truth, Terry say. No, you can't say that. Just say he kept talking when the truth run out.
There you go. There you go.
We call him Big T, so let's say. Well, Ricky, I appreciate the job you do out there at those schools. Most of all, I appreciate the job you do on Thursdays. That's a big day. You're
It
around there,
is.
y'all handle it. That's a big day. They road test.
It's a
sometimes.
challenge.
They road test so many people. They be getting them.
Okay.
Ricky get them gloves. You get to see him get them gloves stuck in his back pocket.
Oh,
You finna
really?
ride them a little bit, dude. You finna ride them, then. And you know, and knowing that, I tell people, when you do those 10 weeks, you never have to do it again. So Kim, when I ask you to train somebody, remember they ain't got to do it for 10 weeks. Well, we're gonna get ready and we're gonna say goodbye. I want to thank you, and I want to thank you, and most of all, I want to thank you. And when I say you, I'm talking about everyone. Most of all, I'm talking about the Wiley Sanders truck drivers. Y'all be careful out there, and thanks for the job you do. Until next Monday, this has been an edition of Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Thank you, drivers.
Safe.
Wally Sanders' 2020 vision for you is hauling lots of freight. We got it. Safe equipment, we got that. Lots of quality home time and great benefits like matching your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wally Sanders Truck Line.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.